This is what really happens when you sell to one of these we buy as is for cash companies. If you're ever wondering what happens next, I've got another property to show you that I believe the seller lost money by doing this, but you can judge for yourself. So let's get into the details. This was a single family brick ranch on a slab, so no basement. It did have an attached one-car garage, so a side drive, built in 1968 and was just over 1,000 square feet. It had a total of 6 rooms, 3 bedrooms, and just one bath. The owner sold it to one of these we buy as is for cash. So let me show you what they paid for it. Okay, you can see here from the public record, they paid only $100,000, and they did that on September 3rd of 2024. Okay, typically they turn these houses over quickly. I mean, usually less than a week on the market. And sometimes they do nothing at all and they resell them as is, or they do some minor stuff and list it. This one, they did do some minor cosmetic repairs and listed it, but it was on the market for over 100 days. This is something that is not typical for them. So let me show you their description and the photos, what they did to the place. Okay, here was their description. Updated brick ranch in Stager. Welcome home. Kitchen now with soft closing cabinets and drawers. New quartz countertops and all stainless steel appliances. New popular LVT flooring, carpet, and freshly painted throughout. Updated bath, attached garage. This is a must see. Close to all accommodations, including schools, parks, shops, restaurants, and more, not for rent or lease. Okay, from the pictures, I definitely think it looks nice. Anything freshly painted with new carpet is going to look nice. The kitchen isn't that big, so it wasn't that costly, I don't believe, to put some quartz counter down and reface or put in new cabinets. And when they say stainless steel appliances, you know you're not getting top end because they're flipping it. So I think they did a nice job and the house looks nice. I don't think it's worth what they were trying to flip it for. They put it on the market. Remember, they paid 100,000. They put it on the market for 199.9. I don't believe the cosmetic upgrades they did in that house is worth $100,000. So let me show you what it sold for. Okay, they originally listed it at 199.9. They did a few price reductions because it wasn't selling. And like I said, this was on the market for 100 days. These investors are used to having properties sell within the first week, usually with multiple offers. But it did sell for $183,000. Okay, so like I said, I think this investor was a little stunned that it took so long and that they had to do some price reductions, but they still sold it for $83,000 more than what they paid the seller. My opinion is the upgrades that they did don't justify $83,000. So, in my opinion, had the seller listed it with the realtor, just like the investor did, selling it as is, they definitely could have gotten more than $100,000 for just over 1,000 square foot brick home with an attached garage and a side drive. I don't care what kind of condition it was in. The investor didn't do anything major to it. So, what's your opinion? I'd love to know. Drop it in the comments. And if you ever have any questions regarding the value of your property, reach out. All my information is below. You can visit my website if you want to get a quick find out quick estimate on your property value just for knowing it. Feel free to do that. But I hope you found this information helpful. Like, subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified, and check out my other videos. I actually have a whole playlist on just these we buy homes for cash, but I also have ones with all kinds of seller tips and home maintenance tips. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in another video.